Let me give you a hint. Taking this drug will not help you lose weight because you're still going to be a fat fuck and you're still going to have shitty fucking habits. All right, check this out. Big Pharma's golden ticket sales of new weight loss shot made by Eli Lilly forecast to hit $50 billion this year, which would make it the best-selling drug of all time. Tirzepatide could be approved as a weight loss treatment this year. Let me give you a hint. Taking this drug will not help you lose weight because you're still going to be a fat fuck and you're still going to have shitty fucking habits. Weight loss surgery, these fucking drugs, they're not making you healthier. You're still consuming garbage. You're still eating garbage. You're still going to have tons of fucking issues, cancer, diabetes, heart disease, because you're still eating shit. Fuck these pharmaceutical companies. My God, can you stop sucking this pharmaceutical company's dicks? These drugs are absolute poison. Pretty much all of them. All the ADHD meds that you're pumping into kids, all these antidepressants, it's fucking garbage. You got to go to the source, fix your nutrition, your lifestyle habits. Oh no, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to actually put in work. Yeah. All right. Tirzepatide, sold under the brand Mounjaro. What are these fucking names? Is expected. I think they do these names so no one knows what the fuck is going on. Mounjaro. Who sits around a table like, this is called, we call this Mounjaro. Mounjaro. It helps people lose weight. Mounjaro. Is expected to be approved by the FDA for weight loss within months. Analysts expect the drug, which is believed to be better than similar rival medications, to make anywhere between $25 to $50 billion in the U.S. in its first year. Because so many people are like, yay, I don't have to put in any work. Check this out. All right, let's see. That's more than the current record holder, Pfizer's COVID jab, which raked in $37 billion in 2021 and did jack shit, I might add. It comes after Wegovy, a similar fat melting shot, was approved for obese children as young as 12. That's great. If you're obese and you're 12 years old, the last thing you need is a fucking injection of a weight loss drug. You need to stop eating trash. How the new weight loss shot works. Number one, injection once a week. Well, that's great. You know what's interesting? Before we get into this, think of how normalized the pharmaceutical companies and the government are making injections, right? Just get an injection once a week. And then when the next booster or the next vaccine, or gene therapy, I should say, whatever comes out, this is normal. Oh yeah, another jab, another fucking jab. It's like, let's make it a jab because people are used to getting injections now. People are used to getting injections. Let's just make it the same. Let's not make it a pill. Let's make sure it's an injection because people are used to that. They want it. Inject me, daddy. Inject me, daddy. Number one, injection once a week. Number two, suppresses hunger by mimicking hormone in pancreas that tells brain it's full. So here's another problem. So you're tricking the brain. So junk food tricks the brain into thinking that it's still hungry. This is going to trick the brain that it's full. Now understand, these are people that are still eating garbage. These are people that are still eating trash. These are people that are still nutrient deficient. So not only are they still nutrient deficient, their brain thinks that it's full too. So they're still nutrient deficient. They think they're full. They're not getting enough nutrients with what they're eating anyway. Now they're eating less of nutrient deficient food. Number three, causes food to clear from stomach more slowly. In other words, if you're not eating like high processed food, it's going to slow digestion too. If you're eating simple processed sugars, for example, it's going to absorb very quickly into your bloodstream. So slowing down digestion is important. And this is, some of the reasons why fruit and things like that, like soluble fiber, is beneficial. All right, I just burped.
I give it a 10. A 10.
Attacks on me, quite frankly, are attacks on science.
Number four, obese people lost a fifth of their body weight in 72 weeks in study. 72 weeks. Okay. Can someone do the math for me on that? 72 fucking weeks. That's a year and 5 months. Obese people lost a fifth of their body weight. Let me tell you something. When you have an extra human on your body, it's not hard to lose that extra fat. I'm telling you, it's not hard. But you've never been fat. Because I know how to not be fat. When you change your, and you guys can drop in the comments, hard is relative, but when you start making positive changes, guess what? The fat comes off. The extra human storage comes off. When you get rid of the estrogenics, when you get rid of the inflammatory food, the gluten, the grains, the seed oils, the vegetable oils, when you get quality sleep, when you exercise regularly, the fat comes off. Where's the lie? The fat comes off. Obese people lost a fifth of their body weight. Great. They still have a lot of extra fat to lose. A fifth of their body weight. If you're 300 pounds, what's a fifth of 300 pounds? 60? Pretty good math. 240, you're still obese. So cool. Now what? Nerd Guy 88, I've been fat over 350 pounds down to 187. It melts off when you are that fat. That's fucking awesome, Nerd Guy. Good for you. No, this is not the 12-year-olds. That was saying that other drug, Wegovy or whatever the fuck it is, was approved for obese children as young as 12. This is something different. Anyway, look, the problem with things like this is that it doesn't solve the problem. It doesn't solve the problem. And let me break it down again, okay? These are symptoms. Your obesity is a symptom of your lifestyle habits. It's an effect of what you're eating, what you're doing every day, what you're exposing yourself to in your environment. It's an outcome. It's a side effect. You're not fat first and it causes all these fucking problems, okay? You had terrible habits. Maybe you were genetically predisposed because your parents were fat and blah, 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 but you became fat. Okay. So this is a symptom. This isn't even the problem. The problem is a lifestyle habit. So you're not changing anything. You're like, oh, give me an injection. Cool. And you know what the sickest fucking shit is? This pisses me off. And we're going to leave it here because I'm just going to rage, for way too long. We got other shit to get into. And we got to wrap up soon. But $50 billion fucking dollars because of this. You know why? Because of this. Because of this injection once a week. It's a once a week injection. Does it need to be once a week? It doesn't even matter. They're getting you on a prescription. They're getting you on a subscription. Same thing with the boosters and the vaccines and all that stuff. The more they give you, the more money they make. That's all it is. The more they give you, the more money they make. If it's $20 a shot, they want to give it to you they would love to give it to you every day, but that's unrealistic. Once a week is a lot. Think about okay, ready? Injection once a week. How is this getting injected? People are not just going to be injecting themselves. I don't know. I shouldn't say that. Maybe when you get this, the doctor shows you how to do it and then you do it yourself. Maybe. But maybe you have to go to the doctor every week to do it. Think of how much the doctor makes. Think of how much the insurance companies make, whatever it is. So in other words, a lot of people, like maybe some people, maybe it's going to be like mix and match. Maybe some people will be able to do it at home because they're functional or whatever. But let's just say a percentage of people go to the doctor every week. Think of how many people benefit from going to the doctor every fucking week. I'm just saying. So everyone gets greased. The insurance companies, the doctors. I'm just saying there's incentive for medical practitioners to get a patient or a client or a customer, whatever, from a doctor's office or a medical office to come in once a week for shots. Everyone benefits. Pharma, doctors, insurance, whatever. So I'm sure some people, I'm sure like, okay, you inject yourself. Fine. But I think there are a lot of people that couldn't do this themselves, that aren't able, or they're afraid and like, oh, well, you can come back in and do it. We'll do it for you. And of course they're going to be billed for. So just saying, we all know there's going to be some percentage, at least at the beginning, right? The first, I don't know how it works. I shouldn't talk about, I don't know how it works, but there's obviously going to be a percentage of people that have it done at least the first time by a doctor or on a regular basis. It doesn't even matter. That the whole point is that it's once a week. It's once a week. And guess what? It's 72 weeks. So let's say once a week for 72 fucking weeks. 72 fucking weeks, once a week. That's 72 doses. Do you guys have any idea how much these doses are? It might cost the person $12 if it's covered by insurance, but these things behind the scenes are getting billed up the fucking ass. And what happens when it's, not covered by insurance? It could be a fortune, or your insurance doesn't cover it, and like, oh, well, this shot's $500. 72 fucking shots, at least in a study. So that's like on average, or maybe less, or you're on it for longer. So at least 72 fucking weeks because of that one study. Who the fuck knows how that study was done? Because most of the time you don't have to, like, these studies are done by the pharmaceutical companies and they don't have to disclose their data, as we saw from the vaccine bullshit scam trials, the fraud trials, we should call it. Anyway, this is just criminal shit. Yo, change your fucking habits, and you don't need to take a drug. You need a drug to change your fucking habits. Oh my God, I'm going to lose fat. Shut your fucking mouth. Stop eating trash, you fat fuck. Stop eating the donuts, and you don't need to inject yourself. It's so disgusting. It's so fucking disgusting. It's disgusting. Oh, it's so fucking gross. Get some sun. Take vitamin D, exercise, get some fucking sleep, get off social media, eat some real goddamn food.
We stay woke, but y'all sleep. Rilla mo, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in Rilla mo. I said stay woke, Rilla mo. Stay woke, Rilla mo. I said stay woke, Rilla mo. Stay woke, Rilla mo. I said stay woke, Rilla mo. Stay woke, Rilla mo. I said stay woke, Rilla mo. Stay woke, Rilla mo. Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transferred to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a rented crown. You are the king of apology. You about to